Hey everyone, welcome to Wrestle Talk. Last week's Wrestle Talk and Celeb Talk from last week was postponed to this week, and all the other weeks postponed 1 week back due to an upcoming thing that I'm planning to do in the coming weeks, which is a week of Sims World. So I'll give you guys more details when that comes up. But let's get into this Wrestle Talk, where we'll be talking about the Golden Lovers from New Japan Pro Wrestling. We're going to get right into it with Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi, more commonly known as Kota Ibushi, born on May 21st, 1982. He's a Japanese mixed martial artist and professional wrestler. He was born in Japan, and his ring names are Kota Ibushi, Hustle Cayman Orange, Oda Nagaga, Robin Mask, Sammy Lee Jr., and Tiger Mask W. 5'11" and 198 pounds, built from Kagoshima Prefecture, trained by Mikimai and Suji Kondo, and he debuted on July 1st of 2004. His finishing moves as Kota Ibushi are the Corkscrew Senton, or 630 Senton, the Golden Star Powerbomb, which is the elevated sit-out powerbomb, the Golden Star Press, which is a no-handed springboard Corkscrew 450 splash, the Golden Star Press 2007, the springboard Corkscrew 450 splash with the Nifix, the Kami Goyai, which is the double wrist lock knee strike to an opponent's Phoenix Plex, which is a bridging backbreaker follow-away powerbomb, sometimes from the middle rope, and the Phoenix Splash, which is a corkscrew 450 splash. And as Tiger Mask W, the Tiger Driver style Golden Star powerbomb, which is a double underhook elevated sit-out powerbomb. Signature moves include the 450 splash, the cartwheel into a standing corkscrew 450 splash, the multiple kick variations, multiple moonsault variations, multiple powerbomb variations, multiple suplex variations, among others. He also had a mixed martial artist career prior to starting his professional wrestling career. He practiced karate, winning a Shin Karate 2K tournament in 2003. In 2006, he was planning to make his K1 Max debut, but it was canceled after his opponent was injured. On November 11th of 2014, he announced he would be making his shoot boxing debut in an exhibition match on November 30th. The match with Ibushi's fellow DDT wrestler Michael Nakazawa ended in a draw. And as a tag team, he is known for being the Golden Lovers with Kenny Omega, where their finishing moves are the Golden Shower, which is a simultaneous 450 splashes from the same turnbuckle, and Golden Trigger, which is a simultaneous wrist locks into knee strikes. And he is known as the Golden Star. Championship-wise, he's a former UWA World Tag Team Champion once with Cage Atora, IMGP World Heavyweight Champion, Dragon Mixture Tournament winner in 2006 with Dachi Kimoto, Fuka, and Sija Morhashi, among other accomplishments as well. And he actually worked for WWE a little bit in the Cruiserweight Classic, where he also went on to make his NXT in-ring debut, defeating Buddy Murphy at NXT tapings. The following day, he defeated Cedric Alexander in a second-round match in the Cruiserweight Classic in his critically acclaimed match. And on July 15th, Pro Wrestling Torch reported that Ibushi had signed with NXT with WWE. And semifinals of Cruiserweight Classic on September 14th, he was eliminated from the tournament in the semifinals by eventual winner TJ Perkins. Afterwards, Pro Wrestling Torch went back on their earlier report and stated that Ibushi has not agreed to the WWE contract and beyond the tournament. On September 29th, WWE announced that Ibushi would be teaming up with NXT wrestler Hideo Itami in the upcoming Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. When Itami was injured, Ibushi was paired up with TJ Perkins. The two entered the tournament on October 13th, defeating Lindsay Dorado and Mustafa Ali in the first round. Later that same day, they were eliminated in the tournament in the second round by Sanity. And besides that, he's been working for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And that's about it for him. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Kenny Omega, more commonly known as Tyson Smith, born on October 16, 1983. He is a Canadian professional wrestler, currently signed to New Japan Pro Wrestling. And he was born in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, and currently resides in Tokyo, Japan. He is the nephew of the Golden Sheik, and his ring names are Kenny Omega, Scott Carpenter, and Young Master Togo. 6 foot, 228 pounds, built from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Trained by Bobby J, Dave Taylor, Mentalo, and Vance Nevada, and debuted on February 2000. In wrestling, his finishing moves is the Kronk's Wrath, which is an elevated chair dropped into a bridging German suplex, sometimes from the second rope. The One-Winged Angel, which is a one-handed elevated chair, or electric chair driver, I'm sorry. And his signature moves include Dr. Willie Bomb, which is a deadlift, gut wrench, sit-out power bomb, the double underhook power driver, the chainsaw's arms, which is a forearm face rake with the Nifix, the AO Showdown, which is a cross-legged fisherman buster, sometimes dropped onto the knee or into a sit-out position, and Greetings from Winnipeg, which is a Lobo with the Nifix, among others as well. He is known as the Cleaner, or the Best Bout Machine, or the Wizard of Winnipeg. Championship-wise, he's a former World Junior Heavyweight Champion once, JAPW Heavyweight Champion once, IWGP Intercontinental Champion once, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion twice, Never Openweight 6-Man Tag Team Champion twice with Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, among other accomplishments as well. Again, he is a member of the team, the Golden Lovers, with Kota Ibushi, where their tag team finishers are the Golden Shower, which is simultaneous 450 splashes from the same turnbuckle, and the Golden Trigger, which is simultaneous wrist locks into a knee strike. He was born in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada on October 16, 1983. He has a younger sister. His mother works in family services, while his father works for the Canadian government and is a transport officer. He began watching professional wrestling as a child when his father's taping him the Saturday Night Main Event program, which became his favorite. He attended and graduated from the Transcola Colette Institute in 2001. He's fluent in Japanese and currently lives in the Katsukiya ward in the east end of Tokyo. He regularly hosts a YouTube channel called The Cleaner's Corner, where he shows himself playing some of the very favorite video games, and during his spare time he attends video game conventions. On June 26 of 2016, he attended CEO's 2016 and defeated WWE wrestlers Xavier Woods in Street Fighter V. Smith would later portray the character Cody Travels in the live-action portion of Cody's reveal trailer of Street Fighter V. He abstains from alcohol, tobacco, and drug consumption, and he talks about his life outside of wrestling. He said that he has no time worried about relationships because he's currently focused on his wrestling goals. Outside of the ring, he is close friends with fellow DDT tag team partner Michael Nakazawa. he has been all but confirmed to be bisexual, as he has made no official statement on the subject. Most notably, he has been asked if he would be in a relationship. He replied with like a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It was also stated in Being the Elite by Smith that he swings both ways. He told ESPN.com that he loved Japanese culture before he even realized it was what it was. In fact, Japanese culture and his favorite video games and cartoons were Japanese. And his wrestling persona is more so from Final Fantasy, he says, and others like Cobra, and a little bit of a mixture of the Street Fighter. And that's about it for him. So we're going to go ahead and end out this week's Wrestle Talk. Again, next week's Wrestle Talk will be on the normal time. And it will be on Breezango. And it will be talking about Tyler Breeze and Fandango. So have a great day. Peace. And thank you guys for watching.